Hello and welcome to the Riffs Character Builder. I want to provide a quick demonstration of what this app does and does not do. First, it is a Riffs Character Builder. It is not a generator. You have to build the character yourself, and it's designed to supplement the books, not replace them. A generator is in the future if there's enough demand for it, but for now, let's build the character. So I'm logged in, and I'm going to simply click create new character. Okay. I pick a name. Right now is a randomly generated name that you can use or can put your own in. I'm going to build a human. Let's build a mystic. And let's say they're a level 6 mystic. And now, as you see down here on the bottom left, it tells you what powers the mystic has. If I chose a non-human race, such as a Grackletooth, you see on the bottom right, it shows you the abilities of the Grackletooth. We'll see more about that in a moment. Let's go back to human. How many Grackletooth mystics out there? Okay, we said level 6, right? Okay, create character. Now I got to pick an alignment. Let's say they're scrupulous. Experience points. I don't know what the experience level is for level 6. Say it's 50,000. You put whatever you want in there. There's a black market option. Now, if I want this character to be a member of the black market, I would toggle this. There's a special place in my heart for the black market book, so I included it in this app. Now, notice over here in the left nav menu, you can see the steps we have to go through to create the character. Now, watch this left nav bar after I click next. Now you see a black market option has appeared, and we will get to that. All right, now we have to roll our attributes. Right here, you see the dice notation, it will roll. There's an OCC or a ratio bonus. You'll see it in the next 2 columns. And the yellow 9 here is the minimum you need to have a valid character. So I'm going to do roll IQ. Got a 12. ME is 5. I'm going to re-roll that. I know I'm cheating. 12. And MA of 8 and 14. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to nudge this up by clicking this arrow here to a 16. Now you see I have a 40% trust intimidate. And if I increase this, that number will increase along with it. Physical strength. All right, I have an 11. I can carry 110 pounds, lift 220, throw 11 feet. I had difficulty finding the rules for throw distance. If anyone can provide clarity on that, let me know. For now, it's just PS is your number of feet you can throw. Doesn't seem very realistic to me. Physical prowess. Oh, look at that. So how do I get a 20 on 3d6? Well, let's take a look. I hover over PP. 3d6, I rolled a 16, so it explodes. And additional d6, I got a 4, and that's how I got 20. And you can see that gives you a +3 bonus to strike, parry, and dodge. In my combat section down here, you can see these bonuses I already have. This gives you an audit trail of everything that you've, all the bonuses you've accrued. Let's keep rolling. Physical endurance, 15. Physical beauty, 14. Speed, 12. This here, affinity per attack will be calculated after number of attacks is calculated. SDC, hit points, ISP, PPE. So that's a high PPE. That's taken into account 1d6 times 10 plus 20 plus the PE of 15 gives us 95 plus 2d6 per level. Okay, let's go on to the next page. Now, in the OCC Mystic page, you can see the abilities that the Mystic gets. To avoid copyright violations, I've not added detailed descriptions of these abilities. For now, you go to the book and page number specified. And it'll calculate the range based on your level and your percent chance. So it's 50% plus 5% per level gives you 25%. Race human, not much to see here because humans don't do anything exciting. skills. This was a challenging part of the app. This challenging part of character creation too. So first we got to do is pick our base skills. But wait a minute, what is this? We already have some additional skills in here. Identify magic artifact. What is that? Recognize enchantment, magic symbols, runes. That's because we have lore magic. And lore magic comes with these sub skills, similar to how gymnastics or acrobatics comes with sense of balance and those. This will automatically add those. So let's pick our base skills first. I'm gonna say gotta select language native. Let's say speak American. Language other, cetacean, that's cute. Dragonese Elven, language other, let's say they speak Icthonian. Lore, let's give them lore DB, lore psychics and psionics, and lore demons and monsters. Now you can see it's calculating all the skills based on the base and the per level and any other bonuses that may apply, perhaps IQ. So we see here lore demons and monsters, base is 25, get a base skill bonus of 15%, and the per level is 5% times 5 levels, the 25, which totals 65. Now we're done with base skills. So now I have to select 7 related skills. Here's the problem. Hand-to-hand combat style is none. That's kind of lousy. So I'm gonna give them basic, which will cost me a related skill. So now combat bonuses have changed to basic. And you can see number of attacks is 5, crit, disarm, etc. And in my selected skills, you see I have an H to H related skill, hand-to-hand skill, uses up a skill slot. That's what it costs. So let's select a few related skills. I want to show you a physical skill. Let's take wrestling. Excuse me, running. Right, wrestling's not available. Must be a forbidden skill for this OCC. Now notice the speed on the top left attributes block. I'm gonna select running, and notice the speed goes up because I got a 10. It's 4d4, so I rolled a 10, and now my speed is 22. SDC was also increased because of running. Physical endurance was also increased by 1. Now this is interesting. Physical endurance is now 16. So now if I go to my saving throws, you'll see that I have additional bonuses for my high PE. So that's handy. I got like 5 more related skills. Let's say seduction. I do streetwise. Let's say domestic, wardrobe, and grooming. Does that increase my physical beauty to 15? Let's say let's see my weapon proficiency. Let's say they're good at blunt. And oops, did I miss that? Or did I select by accident? Oh well, okay. No, it's there. Oh, yeah, there, WP blunt. I missed it. Now if I go to my combat section again, you see it's added the bonuses for WP blunt. Pretty handy. All right, level 1. Let's take a radio basic. Scroll through all the languages. Radio basic. Okay, so I've selected all my level 1 related skills. Now I have to select a level 3 related skill. And let's say it is disguise. So 57%, but that's assuming I assigned that level 1. We're assigning at level 3, so I need to change this to a 3. This will decrease. Likewise with the related skill level 6. Let's say pilot truck, because I don't know. Okay, 6. All right, done with our related skills. Now I get a handful of secondary skills. So level 1, we got 5. So I always take athletics general. Watch my stats go up. Bonsai. Appraise goods. Let's give them another weapon proficiency. Let's see. How about a knife? Okay, another begging, and we need a level 4 secondary skill. I'm just going to give them first aid. And we select that at level 4. There, my skills are done. And we have our weapon proficiency bonuses, our combat bonuses, our saving throw bonuses. We're good to go to the next section, which is the black market. So I need to select the black market faction. I'm going to assume this person's, let's say Al Occulta, that's my favorite. Black market job doesn't affect the stats, but for role-playing purposes, you might want to pick one. I'm going to say they're an acquisition specialist. It's like 2 black market abilities. I'm going to choose Antiquities Trader. And I'm going to choose Suave and Debonair. Now notice my Trust Intimidate went up and the high MA that was increased from Suave and Debonair. Now just for a moment, I'm going to go back to skills. Notice there's a new skill here, History Pre-Rifts, that comes from Antiquities Trader. Actually, while I'm in skills, I want to show you one more thing. I changed my mind. I do not want, I don't want Appraised Goods as my secondary skill. I want to make it lore magic. Excuse me, no, mythology. And that will increase my lore magic and my lore demons and monsters by 5% because the ability that comes with mythology. Anyway, we've done black market. Now let's go on to psionics. So I'm granted these 5 psionics because I'm a mystic. And at level 1, I had to select 3 sensitive and 2 healing. So let's do the 2 healing first. I'm going to select detect psionics and psychic purification, 3 sensitive, blind combat. I'm just picking these randomly. Object read and 6 sense. That's always a good. Oh, it's already picked. Sense magic. And it's like level 4, it's like 1 super psionic. So let's take hydrokinesis. Okay, next. Now magic. I need to select a total of 8 spells levels 1 and 2. So I'm going to select 8 spells for level 1 and 2. Take Befuddle, Blinding Flash, Climb, and Aura of Power. And I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to skip this part, finish it offline, so you don't have to watch you select all these spells. Okay, I have picked my spells. I just did this really quick. I may have had some levels wrong, whatever. But so there are my spells. And now if I click next, there's cybernetics. I'm not going to do cybernetics right now. Basically, it's very simple. I select the cybernetic component that I want. Let's just do it now. I want a left arm. It has a forearm blaster. It's got a PS of 12, a PP of 12, and let's say 22 MDC. And there's my cybernetic arm. I can do the same with armor and fingers and hands and legs, but that'll be for a separate video. Armor. Now I gotta give myself some armor. I'm going to explain how armor is added to the app. I do not have all the Northern Gun and so forth in here. Again, copyright. So what I did, I took a handful of the items from the Rifts Ultimate Edition handbook and put them in here. Or I can create my own custom armor in the customization section up above. But for now, let's just pick the Huntsman armor. You see its stats, main body 45, etc. Assign armor. Now I have the armor here. If I want to see more about the armor, I click details. I get this modal pop-up, which gives me information about the item and where I can find it in the book. Next, let's look at some weapons. Again, like the armor, I have a handful of pre-made weapons in here. You're welcome to create your own. In fact, you're going to have to at some point. But let's say this person has a Wilkes 320 energy pistol. And let's give them a vibro knife. Okay. Not exactly a warrior here. Equipment. So I can add equipment if I want. I can do the default starting equipment like that. I suppose I want to add spell book. I can just add that. It appears down here. I don't want to carry a knapsack and a backpack, so I'm going to get rid of the knapsack. Pretty straightforward. Next is rounding out. This is where I put my birth order, height, weight, and so forth. I don't want to type all that in, so I'm going to click random. And it'll just fill it in randomly. Sentiments towards, let's see, magic. I love it. I am a mystic after all. Let's say sentiments towards Lemurians. They smell. I have no idea if they do or not. It just seems silly. And backstory. This is something you can type in whatever you want. I'm actually working on an AI generated backstory generator. Maybe someday that will work. Next. Okay, so here's my character. And you see got the attributes, the saving throws, all the details of your skills, your abilities, your psionics, your spells, your cybernetics, etc. That's great, but now I want to print it. So what I do is I click download PDF, and it'll produce a printable character sheet. I'm still struggling with this part because I don't like white spaces on character sheets, and these sheets have a lot of white space. The problem is a combat-heavy person will have more weapons and armor on the front page, which means no room for the saving throws. A rogue scientist or rogue scholar will have way more skills in this, which will fill up this white space. So I have to make several sheets depending on whether the character is a warrior, a skills monkey, a caster. Still sorting it out, but this is the gist. And I print it out, and then I go to my game. I'm good to go. So that's a quick demo. I wanted to share that with you. Thank you for listening and watching. And I'll be making more of these to show you other features of the app. Thank you very much.